Aquarius, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Aquarius, in today's reading, I'm going to give you a couple of these cards, and I'm going to do your reading and then clarify it, okay? So if you're new to my channel, thank you and welcome to my new channel. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy what I put out, the content. And if you've been on here for a while, thank you for so much for sticking with me. I appreciate you. I am grateful. All right, so let's see. All right, Aquarius, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius, my fellow Aquarians. All right, so you have reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Wow, this is nice. So you see the path. The path is all open, all lit up. It's ready for you to be on there. You will reach your destination. So I am happy for you, Aquarius. You need that. You also have crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So I do feel like we're all purging something. You know, going through a lot of emotional things every day. It's either if I can't sleep, it's emotional, you know, stuff like that. But I feel like it's for a good reason that we're being pushed forward to something else. So, you know, just hang in there, you guys, okay? Don't give up on anything. Things are going to get better for all of us, for everyone. All right, so Aquarius, do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Aquarius. Okay, one for the current for Aquarius. Wow. So you have the 10 of Wands. You could be letting go of the things that you're carrying, or, you know, you could be needing to set some kind of boundaries here. Okay, so let me see. All right, so let's see what else. One for the situation for Aquarius. You have the Queen of Cups. Really nurture yourself. Really listen to how you're feeling about things when they come up, okay? Really trust your intuition also. But I feel like you're needing to listen to yourself, or release some kind of emotions that you've been holding on to. You have the King of Swords here. I feel like you're needing to speak your truth about things. I feel like you're needing to speak your truth about things. I feel like you're needing to, you know, be bold and be strong. You know that you know what you're needing to do. Okay, no matter what, because you have the King of Swords here, and he doesn't back down. He's very truthful. He speaks what's on his mind, but really communicate better. Okay, try not to be too harsh or too mean to people. One for the what's hidden. You have the Knight of Wands. Really slow down. Really take things easy. Okay, because I feel like, yes, definitely moving forward from things, but needing to not rush into anything. One for the hopes and the fears. You have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're wanting to learn something new, just don't know exactly what it is. I feel like you're going to have financial opportunities around you also. Also, unexpected messages. Sorry, you guys. I've been getting texts and texts here. Okay. One for what you need to do now. Yeah, the Seven of Wands. I feel like you're very resilient in what you're wanting to do. I feel like they're asking you not to give up. And I feel like you could be at times very defensive also, but I feel like you're protecting yourself, protecting your space, and protecting your heart. You know, you don't want to get hurt. And, you know, it's it's in a very Aquarian way, you know, so. But I feel like you're determined to do what you're needing to do. Have that determination if you don't. One for what you need to work on is the Five of Cups. With the Five of Cups, I do feel like, you know, you've been let down. Feel like you've been disappointed, and, you know, sometimes you just don't want to try things again because you have been disappointed or you have been let down. And they're asking you to really rise above that, okay? That to look at things better around you, because there are going to be opportunities. And there could be opportunities that you're not really seeing, you know, because you're so like, no, it's not going to work out for me. So, you know, in that kind of mode. So you really need to leave that behind. And I feel like you have, for the outcome, you do have the World card. And, you know, definitely you're wanting to help people in the world. You're wanting to be generous. You're wanting to do all kinds of things. You know, you're wanting to help more. And I do feel like this is part of your path. And I do feel like this is something new. This is a new beginning, new cycle here for you. At the end of the tarot deck, you did get the King of Pentacles. You know, really take your time with things. Remember that the King of Pentacles, you know, he didn't rush to get into this lavish, you know, position. He is the king. You know, he took his time. He was very precise. He was very diligent about what he put out there. Take your time, Aquarius. You have the Hierophant. I feel like you could be going on a spiritual journey and searching for answers and really doing your homework about everything that's been going on, like some kind of enlightenment or some kind of path that you're going through. You have the Page of Swords here. I feel like you're seeing the truth, that you stand very strong-willed and you know what you're wanting and you know what to do. Wow. There's some kind of a decision that's going to come in soon for you guys, so just know that. Wow. All right. So let's see what's going on, Aquarius. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Just do this here. All right, Spirit, why is the Ten of Wands here for Aquarius for their highest good? All right. So, I feel like you're needing to really set some kind of boundaries. I feel like you do and do and do. And there's sometimes that you're very exhausted. You're like, you try to carry everything on your shoulders, trying to do this, trying to go and do that, you know. And on top of that, trying to do what you're wanting to do. You know, you're doing it for everybody else, but you're trying to do it for you also. Thinking you have a lot weighing on your shoulders, and I feel like you're needing to set boundaries. I feel like you're needing to take your time with things, because I feel like there's a lot of things that you're not seeing. You're just like moving forward like really quickly, and you need to slow down. I feel like you're needing to let go of this Five of Cups, that you still hold on to some kind of regret. Like, oh my God, I can't believe that they're doing that. You know, you're bringing up stuff from the past. You're bringing up mistakes or things that people have done, you know, or whatever. And I feel like you're just looking at the downfall on it, and you're needing to look at what's around, because there are definitely some kind of opportunity around you and happy times around you. You're just not like focusing. So really start focusing, Aquarius. You have the Queen of Cups here. And why is the Queen of Cups here for Aquarius? All right. Wow, look at that. This is interesting. So, you know, really trust your inner knowing on things. You know, really use your intuition. Okay, really don't force anything or anything like that. Wow. Okay. So I feel like you're definitely leaving something behind with this Six of Swords. I feel like you're leaving the old ways behind and trying to do something new, like maybe new meditation or new things, you know, to open up your intuition, because that's what they're asking you with this Moon card. They're asking you not to, that you can't understand everything that's going on in your life, but you're certainly needing to trust your intuition on things, to listen to yourself and how you're feeling, you know, to trust that intuition that you have. I feel like you're needing to let go of the fear and just use your intuition, like open it up more, and find your courage to do what you're needing to do, or to find your inner knowing, you know, because I feel like there's things there that have been hidden and that you're needing to know. Like, it's almost as if they're trying to nudge you to go on a different spiritual path here. Wow. That you may not understand everything that's going on, or you may not see what's going on in, you know, the road ahead of you, but you're certainly will see what you're needing to let go. And that's the message that they're saying, because you're still going through a healing. You're still transforming into this beautiful, very spiritual person, you know, that you know what you're doing. You have that inner gift within you, you know, just really have patience, okay? Because you're being guided in a different way. That's what I feel. You have the King of Swords here, and the King of Swords is definitely talking about, you know, communicating better, really try not to, you know, be upset or, you know, scream at anybody, but speak your truth about what it is that you're feeling, what it is that you're wanting, what it is that you're needing to do or needing to say, is what they're saying. And that's now. You have the Knight of Wands here, and why is the Knight of Wands here? Thank you, Spirit. Wow. So I feel like you're very exhausted, Aquarius. I feel like you're needing to nurture yourself now because you're going through so many changes. You know, you are definitely going through, you're at a crossroads and you're going through this healing and you're going through this, you know, mending and releasing things, you know, your feelings of the past. And you're definitely on a very spiritual journey moving forward. They're asking you to really set boundaries, really set limits, really slow down on things, you know, because you could be very exhausted. You could be not really seeing everything, and you could be holding on to a lot of things that are on you. A lot of things could be weighing heavy on you, you know, responsibilities, you know, things that you're needing to do, you know. And they're asking you to nurture yourself, to really take care of yourself, okay, more. You know, you have been, but it's time, like when your body says, hey, I need to go outside or I need to clear my mind. You need to start doing that, okay? Like listening to how you're feeling, how you're doing things. Um, you have the Page of Pentacles here. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Wow. So I feel like there's going to be unexpected message coming in for you. I feel like you're going to be, you're wanting to learn something new, something, you're very curious about what your next step is. And I feel like that's your intuition, everything that's here, you know, moving you towards something different because your old ways are not working anymore the way you used to do things. So they're asking you to look at something else differently, you know, the way you're meditating, the way you're doing things. You know, I feel like you're very curious about wanting to learn something new. I also feel like there's going to be financial opportunities around you, which is very nice. I feel like you're definitely moving forward. And I feel like you're going to get a lot of aha moments, like, oh, that's why this happened. Ah, that's why I'm going through this. That's why I see so many videos of the same thing, you know, because they're pushing me towards this, you know. And there's also a new path here for you, so it's very nice to see that. I like that a lot. There's unexpected messages, unexpected change, but in a good way. All good, Aquarius. All good. Very nice. You have the Seven of Wands here for what you need to do now. And why is Seven of Wands? Okay. So, really slow down and take your time about things. Really trust the process on everything. You do have the Knight of Pentacles. Really know that everything is in divine timing, okay? I feel with the Seven of Wands here that you are definitely resilient. You know, don't give up on anything. You know, continue to keep moving forward no matter what. Stand your ground and find your courage and your confidence to do what it is that you're wanting to do. And I feel like you will, because you have that determination. You know, you're tired, you're frustrated, but you keep pushing forward and you don't give up, and that's very nice. Really slow down and take your time with things, okay? Because the Knight of Pentacles is here and he takes his time. He doesn't just rush through things. He really takes his time on things. They're asking you to step back into your power, to you know, to that you're very strong, very wise, and you know how to make these decisions. You know how to do what you're needing to do. Because you are the Emperor. You know, you're always ready for anything that comes your way. You know, you never back down either. So you stand your ground. So it's very nice. You have the Five of Cups on what you're needing to work on. So you did get the Five of Cups twice here. So really pay attention to how you're not focusing on things, okay? Because I feel with the Five of Cups that you're still having that regret or the disappointment that you've been going through about things and how they're conspiring around you, or they're going towards you. You know, and I feel like you're disappointed, and you're like, sometimes you feel like, you know, why should I do it if it's disappointing, you know, or it's going to be the same thing. And they're asking you to not be that way and to leave that mode behind, and really see things what's around you, because, you know, there is a lot of growth, a lot of, you know, happiness, you know, and success, but you can't stay in this mode here, Aquarius. You got to look around you. Really see everything that you've accomplished, your achievements, things that you have done in your life. You know, don't forget about all that. You know, it took courage, it took confidence to do what it is that you're wanting, that you did, you know, and you've succeeded a lot. So know that. You really take the time to go within and clear your energy, clear your mind, because you're needing to find that peace of mind, because you also have the Hermit. You know, you've been through so much, so many challenges. You know, you are the light. You, even if it's a small light, you are the light, and people follow you, you know, so just know that. But they're asking you to take some time to just nurture yourself and meditate, okay? Try to go within, meditate, get grounded, go outside. You know, it makes a big difference, trust me. It does, because you're going through a lot. You're feeling a lot. Yeah, the world card here, and I feel with the world card here that you're wanting to give to the world, like you're wanting to help people out. You're wanting to do, you're wanting to give something to them. You want your world back. You have like these opportunities around you, but it's like you're wanting to give, like you're wanting to help, you're wanting to be generous. And this is a new cycle here for you that's coming through, that's just beautiful. Um, I feel like this is a new path and you're going to be very extremely happy. I feel like things are going to shift for you to the better. You're going to be very emotional also, but I feel like you're knowing how to handle things no matter what, because you're going to move forward. Um, and I feel like, you need to think positive in everything, that everything that you've been through, even if it's been hurtful, you're releasing things, feeling emotional, feeling like, oh my God, why am I remembering this? It's because you're wanting to release it. Your body wants to release it. Your soul wants to release anything that you've been through, so you can just move forward. I feel like you're knowing how to handle yourself with the King of Cups here also. But really communicate better, really, listen to how you're feeling, really listen to how you're feeling. And don't let your feelings get in the way of doing things, for everyone. Like, talk about what it is that you're feeling. Talk about what it is that your how your everything happened, what you're feeling. Talk about it. Write it down, whatever it is, you're needing to release that. All right. So, wow, because you are definitely at a crossroads mending. You are definitely going to go be on a new path. So just know that. All right. So, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. God bless.